Hey guys, Florida Prepper here, where we celebrate God, guns, guitars, and all things cool to dudes and dudettes. I recently just did a video on my 12 volt TV and what different types of power sources we could use to run it, whether it was a small car battery, whether it was my 9 volt power box, or the simple Ryobi inverter with a 3 amp battery or a 2 amp battery or whatever Ryobi. Obviously, the larger the Ryobi battery or aftermarket, the longer that TV is going to run. But when you need that news, when you need that information critically, when the power's out, when you really don't have much information, you can use your cell phone, you can plug it into the TV, you can pull up weather apps. There's so many avenues that are going to be really, really helpful in that time of need. But what I was curious was, how long will it run? If we're just focusing on the Ryobi inverter, and let's say we're just going to do a 2 amp hour battery, one of the smallest that you can get, how long will that run a 12 volt TV? The 2 amp hour Ryobis are relatively inexpensive batteries. Sometimes you can get 2-for-1 deals at Home Depot. So there's actually, you can get them and you can have quite a few of them, have them charged up. But let's go ahead and plug this sucker in and just see how long it will actually run on a 2 amp hour battery. Okay, so this is just a quick test to see how long our 12 volt TV is going to work off a 2 amp hour Ryobi battery on an inverter. So I've got a 2 amp hour, small Ryobi, just a little guy. I'm just curious, like if you need a TV for an hour or two just to get the news, find out what's going on, how long will this run your news source? So we're going to go ahead and fire it up. There we go. We'll probably have to program it, but that's just part of running the 12 volt power. Let's see what we got here. Now it looks like we're going to have to program her. So let's find some stations, do a little auto scan. And we'll come back to this in a minute.
Byron Smith's first-degree murder trial got underway.
Okay, so we started this right about 12 noon, and it took us a while. We had to program it twice to actually get a pretty decent amount of channels, but we have a decent amount of channels right now. We're on a 2 amp hour, 18 volt lithium ion Ryobi battery, and we're just gonna see how long this 12 volt TV will run for. Let's say we needed it for a couple of hours just to get some news and get some information because we're in a power outage. We don't know which way the storm's going. This is really critical stuff and obviously very easy to set up, fairly inexpensive. You just got to be prepared. So let's see how long this thing runs, and we'll pick it up when it dies. So let's go ahead and just see how long this thing will run, and then we'll pick this back up when it finally shuts down. We'll get an idea with a 2 amp hour battery how long you can run this TV. Okay guys, so I was pretty impressed. The math seems ridiculously simple with a 12 volt TV through a Ryobi inverter on a 2 amp hour battery. Our TV ran for basically 2 hours. We started it right at noon, and by 2:08, it was dead. But that's a decent amount of time. If you think about it, power's out, you don't know what's going on, the lights go out, you're running certain things in your house. You fire up just grab the 2 amp hour battery in your inverter, fire up that little 12 volt TV, connect your phone to the Weather Channel app or something like that. That's a lot of time to get a lot of pertinent information. What grocery stores are open, what gas stations are open, all the things that you really need to know on a $30 or $40 battery at Home Depot sometimes when they have the sales going. So 2 amp hour battery, 12 volt TV runs for 2 hours. So I'm assuming with a 3 amp hour battery, you're going to get 3 hours. With a 6 amp hour, etc. You get the idea. So if you have a 9 amp hour battery, you could pretty much run this crazy TV like literally the entire day, getting all kinds of weather and information and things going on. I wouldn't do that, but you know it's available. So I hope this video was helpful. I was just curious. Now we know. It's very, very simple. So until next time, stay faithful, stay honest, stay kind, and we'll see you on the next one.